There's no time for emotion or whatever. People need to keep level heads, um, follow instructions. Um, it's almost embarrassing to say wash your hands. Like we wasn't doing that before, but I guess wash your hands. Hand sanitizer, all that, man. And if you don't have to be out, then don't be out. And don't do stupid stuff like go to the beach. Don't do stupid stuff like, go to crowded places that decided to violate rules or whatever, man. Like, what I'm hearing is sometimes you don't even know if you're sick or that you have it. So if you don't know if you have it, then you see what I'm getting at? And what I'm hearing is that a lot of people getting off planes say they aren't being screened. One lady said she got off an international flight. They didn't ask her if she had a temperature. They didn't ask her any questions. They checked her passport and she was on her way. So you might see a line of people in Chicago at O'Hare Airport. And I think she said she came in Houston. And in Houston, they didn't have that problem because they didn't want the visual. They didn't want the optics of Chicago. So they were just like, nah, man, business as usual, man. Business as usual. So we ain't gonna do that, whatever. And it's no different than the president downplaying it at first because he didn't want to, he felt like this would make him look bad. And as much as I don't like the president, I don't blame him for the outbreak. I blame him in the slow response. I blame him in how slow it took him to take it seriously. That's all I fault him with. But, you can't put the actual outbreak out on him. But the fact that he's more concerned with the stock market than people's lives is amazing to me as well. I always encourage people to make sure that you're calling your congressmen and your congresswomen and letting them know how you feel. Do you understand that your phone calls and your emails and your outreach is what they take into the floor of Congress? Like, my constituents are telling me this. My constituents, AKA you. Okay? So let's make sure that we're letting them know how we feel out here, what we want, and and that they need to be doing their job. So, I did say we could get a few more in, so we're going to get a few more in. This my guy, Dad Williams.
Been around the world and back again.
Okay, the long pause it was labeled wrong, but it is the right song. It's Thad Williams. He calls his joint Passport Living, man. Good dude. Been rocking with him for a long time. Glad he back making these hits, man. So let me know how you feel. Thad Williams, Passport Living. It's the playlist, y'all.
Seen a lot of things, met a lot of people. I'm here. Such a problem. Forget the fly talker, already had the plane. Patiently waiting on my belongings like a baggage claim. Unsigned, I think it's time for a status change. Extending courtesies, the stewardess, the lavish things. No jobs, I just flow hard. Displays of dope art on a postcard. Hotel at 4 stars as I bogart. This shit is music to my ears, sweet Mozart. I was used to slow starts, saw the broke hearts. First class flights to France, baby, au revoir. Clean hands, keep exchanging the greenery. I swear it's nothing better than a change of the scenery. Homie, no lags when I jet, just cash or express. No travelers checks, no bags where I rest. If life is a lesson, then I'm passing the test. I'll be back in a sec. living, baby. Follow, yo. Yo, P got bottles everywhere. Kane got models everywhere. We winning in Thailand, don't lose me. Paparazzi trying to get me followed everywhere. Real clips, this is my life, it's no movie. She handed me the kitty, camera in your biddy's hand and panning while I'm in the phantom in the city. Landed in your city while breezing in the wind. And damn it if it ain't look pretty, it's Tidra in the skin. Getting tired of they sights with them bags under they red eye. Prior to my flights with my bags under the red eye. Amazing at the top, and the ocean looking bluer than haters' faces holding their breath, praying I would fly from Puerto Rico, Panama, Cuba good in here. Radio got you looking like Cuba good in here. Fast forward living with the life and
passport living in the sky.
Passport living. This life I lead is oh so good to me. A lot of places to go, a lot of people to see. So I'ma stay on the road, getting this money. And my boarding pass is all I need.
yeah. Duffel bag full of money is to carry on. Laptop in my phone as I carry on. In other areas and zones, still I'm very known. Young boss of my team, call me Jerry Jones. Team player, but I move like a loner. High off life, I got the views of a stoner. The grind of a worker, paid the dues of an owner. When I die, all the pieces gets used as a donor. Yes sir, I did away with the nervousness. The only thing shook is the shake from the turbulence. Everything's changed since the game got word of us. Fuck cruising altitudes, I go further up. Walking on the stairway to heaven. 757 on the airways, tell them. The 757 for the airplay is killing. I love it, and may I dare say the feeling.
This life I lead is oh so good to me. A lot of places to go, a lot of people to see. So I'ma stay on the road, getting this money. And my boarding pass is all I need.
We fly so high.
Friendly skies.
Sky was so friendly to me. Oh,
Gotta get my money right.
gotta get it before I miss my flight. My flight.
And my boarding pass is all I ask for living.
Yeah. It's my guy, Dad Williams, featuring his homie Rush, man. Tidra Jones. Called that joint Passport Living, man. That joint knocked. Yeah, we definitely will be including that joint to future playlists, man. Dad Williams. I remember rocking out with him, man. Just had to be, what, 06, 07. He was rocking with a label called Mike Fiend, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because like all of them that were included in that squad are like doing major things right now. My guy Sean Dix, Carnage, he's just major when it comes to like picking these kids, man, coming out of high school and predicting which ones are gonna be successful and which ones aren't. And I told him he definitely need to start him like a sports blog, because he's pegging these kids and the new stars better than the people that are getting paid to do it, man. So huge shout out to him. But yeah, man, shout out to Dad Williams, Rush, Tidra Jones. Tidra Moses, excuse me. And they call that joint Passport Living, man. Dope track. Where we going now, man? Because I got to get to this interview. but that's going to take up the rest of the show. So I want to make sure I get all these records in. Yeah, man, Beretta Biz, Sugar on the Hill.
Yeah, I remember having like a half a pound in my book bag the day they brought the K9s up to the school, man. Needless to say, I excused myself from class there. Walk smooth up out that bitch. Niggas was living wild, man. Real shit, I just ain't want no fucking handouts, that's it. Born to be a G, so it's greatness on my name. When you dealing with me, you get more of the same. My life a movie, I won't hold my breath for no fame. Put some water on this track, fresh for all this flame. You can't talk about rap without mentioning Busy. If nothing else, I bring a certain style to your city. Bring a smile to the biddies when I walk in. John Travolta on these blogs, look who's talking. 10 niggas in the Sprinter van on the scene. Without a GPS, it's best if we follow our dreams. Writing rhymes, half a bean got me feeling creative. I put in all this overtime so my fashion updated. My shorty said I'm an addict, I just bought her a bracelet. Check on my old neighborhood to get back to the basics. Used to study Pappy Mason, yeah, them kind of guys. All the gangsters from the 80s who we idolize. Diamond rings, I told you we out of Title Town. Married the game, consummated in her bridal gown. Reminisce over my sins with my morning coffee. Asking God for forgiveness to keep the devil off me. Born to be a G, so it's greatness on my name. When you dealing with me, you get more of the same. My life a movie, I won't hold my breath for no fame. Put some water on this track, fresh for all this flame. Every day a celebration when I see my numbers. We staying focused, but temptation sometimes do succumb us. I only chop it up with bosses, nigga, you a runner. From when you make it to that level though, here go my number. You accepted benefits, no plans to pay it forward. Now that olive branch dry and you can't pay your mortgage. We all racing sorta, we love to taste the glory. Slow and steady when it all make way for the tortoise. We were shaving digits, maybe a little bit. Peer pressure, smoking only need a little hit. Pretty women all around us, but they thugs too. Type you give her everything, she still won't love you. All they know is scamming, Snapchat and club tells. And for a nigga like me, occasional drug sales. There's so much smoke in the air, we leaving chemtrails. Life's a bitch, yeah I know, don't let her put you through hell. It's biz. Born to be a G, so it's greatness on my name. When you dealing with me, you get more of the same. My life a movie, I won't hold my breath for no fame. Put some water on this track, fresh for all this flame.
All right, once again, that's my homie, man. Go by the name Beretta Biz. And that song is Sugar on the Hill. Don't forget, man, we still dropping that Super Friends of Rap. Waiting on a few more records to come in, man. And now it was actually a good thing that we didn't drop it on its release date, because it would have just coincided with all the nonsense that's going on now. So the delay actually is going to work out in our favor. But I just want y'all to know it's still coming. This random, man, but I was just hollering at a rapper I was supposed to interview, and he just hit me up, and he was like, yo, I ain't going to even lie to you. You know, I worked third shift, and I fell asleep, man, you know. And I ain't even mad at that, man. You know, you trying to take care of your family and live your dream, man, and your body was like, nah. And I just salute to anybody out there that's living a similar life and a similar plight, man. And it's going to break through for you one day soon.